G'day and good morning. Well, the harvest rat race is continuing. We have to start the long move back. So I'm going to head out there this morning. It's nice and early. Start collecting a couple of field bins. Got to head back out there at 8 to load a truck and probably bring the header back. So pretty boring start to the day, but we'll just get into it and get on with it, eh? Sooner we get back here, the sooner we can get started. So. Alright, now I get to turn around and head back the other way. Moving bins. Now I just have to do that header, chassis bin, field bin, auger 4 more times. Yay! But in the meantime, poor old Dad managed to shred a belt on the CTS yesterday, so he's having a bit of trouble getting the separators out the back end of it because he's blocked up the beater. And yeah, I've got to be back out north there to load a truck in about 45 minutes, so I might go get the bolts out of that separator for him so he can fix his blockage. So it looks like managed to give this belt that drives the beater a good roasting. Plugged up the inside of the machine with some mustard weed. Very problematic, that stuff. Absolutely terrible when it goes through a harvester. So anyway, we've got to pull these separators out the back end of the machine so we can get into the beater and unblock him. Now things must have been getting pretty heated down here yesterday because he even left his hat. The poor bloke even lost his hat, eh? He'll be looking for that this morning. Where's my hat gone? But anyway, there's a couple of bolts up there that he can't get out. I'm going to get up there, I'm going to get them out, get these shields out the way, and maybe even start winding these separators out. So let's get on with it, because I've got to be back out there to load that truck in about 45 minutes, so I haven't got long. It's fun driving them, it's not so fun fixing them during harvest. They're all itchy and dusty. Alright, those bolts are out of the back. He's got to pull these 2 covers off here and there's 2 bolts that hold those separators at the front. I've run out of time, so I've got to go back out to our northern block and load this truck and yeah, get the header ready, get that back here. Keep on moving. Truck loading time. Last of the field bins and the auger are connected. We just have to get the front connected to the header now. Straight back. Some hazard lights maybe, and a beacon. Alrighty, we've still got the fire unit and the auger and the chassis bin to come back, but I think Dad and Jack are going to do that, so I'm just taking this back down to the house so I can get access to a decent compressor. Just want to give the radiator a good blowout. It's been probably 4 or 5 decent days of harvesting, so just want to get that done, and then we'll come and get connected up and get stuck into it. Not my favourite job, but most certainly a necessary evil. Alright, now that's all done. Time to go and have a bite to eat. And then I guess we'll get stuck into it. I'll have to go up and get the front connected and yeah, give everything a check over and get started, because we got a couple of good days here, 30 and 32 degrees, absolutely beautiful wheat harvesting weather, so we want to make the most of them. Fingers crossed everything holds together for us. Alright, I've eaten, I'm in a rush, I got truck drivers ringing me, I got to get up there, get connected, get a patch cut out in the paddock for bins. Man, I can't wait till I'm settled on the machine. Just need some tools here. Alright, let's do it. And boom, just like that we are harvesting. It was, sorry, I was ridiculously under the pump before. Just really felt like I needed to get going, and I had a bank manager come and visit me, I had truckies calling me, I found a broken knife section on the front. Yeah, I was just feeling a little bit pressured, so I put the camera down for a minute. But this wheat is absolutely phenomenal. It's sitting above 7 tonne per hectare at the moment. That is unbelievable. That's unheard of for us. So it's going to be interesting to see what it yields as we keep going and get across this whole paddock here. This is by far probably going to be our best wheat crop, so yeah, just going to enjoy it while I can. Alright, before I dive back into it, I guess I should probably have a bit of a look, see what sort of a job we're doing back here. Make sure I'm not leaving too much grain behind. There's one. Two, three. You can get quite a few grains in an area before you really worry about it. I'm not sure the exact figures, but finding 1 or 2 or 3 kernels in a small area like this, it's not really a concern to us. Maybe I can open up the sieves a little bit more. It's not bad. Obviously we don't want to leave any behind though. First load of the day going out, you beauty. What a beautiful day for harvesting wheat. It is just gorgeous out there. 30 degrees Celsius, hardly a breath of wind. Man, I love my job. Man, I love my job. This is great. Ah! some high quality H2O. Okay, so my username is really just like the payee number. Thank you, so I'll be able to get on there and have a look now. Yeah. Okay, thanks for that. Cheers. See ya. This stuff is just phenomenal. Honestly. Yielding up in the 7 tonne per hectare. Unbelievable. Loading another rig. Getting it out. It's all happening.
Got your camera set up?
Yeah.
Lovely. There.
Hello.
Really indeed.
You been a good girl today?
She has been so good.
Been very good.
Haven't you, Bobby?
It's good to
It's
know.
been so good, Mummy bought you something.
Oh yeah, that's naughty rolls.
Still good.
Yeah. The beast is released. Just look at the camera then. She's like,
Look at that. Oh, look down there. What's that noise?
straw chopper stopping. Drop me down to that faster spin.
Oh, you gotta go get it? Oh.
Yeah, I'll ride up the back. Thank you. Guess what we're doing? Moving bins. Back to it. How's the visibility out here tonight, hey? This evening. I don't even know if the camera can see it, but this header is just covered in this fine, very fine powdery dust everywhere. It's just building up. Absolutely plumb full. Have a look at this powdery mess. I can't see a damn thing. Ah, that's better. Woo! She's dusty work. Not ideal, but better than nothing. At least I'll have some visibility back. Whew. Need some breeze again. Sun's almost gone. Well, I can see again for the next 5 minutes. This is terrible. My goodness. Ah man, phone calls, gotta go. Now, for all the times that we complain about the wind being too strong and the hot wind stopping us from harvesting, man, we could really just use a small breeze right now, because it is a freaking mess here. It is becoming an absolute mess. Everything's covered in powder, powdery chaff, an absolute mess. I'm going to be busy with the blower when I'm done here, I think. That's for sure. Have a look at this visibility. Pretty good. Everything's just sitting. There's no wind, there's no breeze whatsoever. You just see it out there. Oh. How this machine operates in these conditions is beyond me. Like, can you imagine being out there breathing all that in? Ugh. And just think, there used to be people who used to drive harvesters without cabs on them. They built them tough back then, eh? Send us a light breeze. Honestly, it's terrible out here. It's just hanging in the air. I can't even breathe. I'm just waiting for a bin. Alright, I'm going to do one more for the night. It's getting freaking cold out there already. A bit dewy, a bit damp. So, one more for the night. That way I got plenty to load the trucks, and we're going to call it a night after that. So I'm not actually going to unload this last one into the bin. I'm just going to tip that straight into a truck when truck gets here. So that would be about all for today. I am going to finish up, go home, have some dinner. As always, if you've made it to this point in the video, I would just like to say thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Cheers.
Hello. Big day.
Yeah.
Sum it
What's
up
the
in
time?
5 words or less. It's 2:15 a.m.
Redonkulous, that's the only words I have.
Time. Time did you get up this morning?
Only about 7.
Sum it up
Yeah.
in 5 words or less.
I summed it up. I said it was redonkulous.
That's just one word.
Yeah, he said 5 words or less.
I'm gonna go get Graham, see how we went with the dinosaur. Graham?
The dinosaur?
Yeah.
Which dinosaur, me or the header?
Dinosaur on the dinosaur. Sum it
Yeah.
up today in 5 words or less.
5 words, big day.
Big day, that's all you need. Where's Jack?
I think he's gone to bed.
How many hectares?
We did 15 plus 18 plus 42. So what's that? 60, 75 hectares. So what's
What time
that?
did you start today?
I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's a lot. You guys must be
It's
hungry.
200 and,
2 o'clock.
almost 200 acres.
200 acres.
450 tonne.
450 tonne?
Yep.
So how much we wrapped?
Yep.
Jesus.